Well, they're very fortunate because their win last night, along with Phoenix's loss, kind of clinched that 6th spot. So they're in, so they have the luxury of resting guys.
Yeah, they're locked in at number 6 in the Western Conference. 5th straight year that Minnesota has made the postseason playoffs. And they've been in the NBA Western Conference Finals each of the last 2 years. Orlando with the turnover on its first possession.
Joe Ingles with the steal. Played that one right.
Naz Reid. His shot is blocked by Carter. And out of bounds back.
You just kind of look down and you don't see Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert and some of those guys. And you just let down. Thinking you've got this easily. But this is a Timberwolves team that, through the injuries, they've struggled scoring the basketball. But over their last 10 games, they're the 2nd best defense in the league.
Banchero is not off track.
Attack, very deliberate in getting to the paint.
His first free throw tonight pops in and out. He made all 10 of his free throw attempts against Detroit on Monday night. Kyle Anderson in the starting lineup. Jaden McDaniels back from an injury. And this shot is off the side of the backboard and out of bounds.
Well, one of the reasons they've got Jaden McDaniels back in, who's been itching to get back on the floor, trying to keep him in rhythm for when the playoffs start.
He's missed their last 6. That's Wagner with a nifty little flip shot. Bron's first bucket of the game. Dante DiVincenzo, defended by Suggs. Ingles to Naz Reid, fumbled it, and Banchero is there to pick it up. He'll drive and lay it in. Daniels came close, but he made a good business decision to back away at the last minute.
He'll still be in the picture, in the photograph, but it'll be on the periphery.
Exactly. That's Jaden McDaniels with his 2nd field goal. He's got all 4 Minnesota points. Bane. McDaniels is on Bane. Your best defender. Now it's Banchero, defended by veteran Ingles. Wagner, rather, and the steal is picked up by McDaniels. He'll take it all the way and lay it up and in. Jaden now with all 6 points for Minnesota.
2 turnovers, 4 points for the Timberwolves.
Wagner. Banchero, a 2-man game. Dump back to Paolo for a bucket. Nice play. Franz Wagner with the assist. Minnesota operating in the half court. Naz Reid, a 3-point shot is short. Rebounded by Banchero. Wagner runs into Ingles, no whistle. Wagner into the paint, out to Suggs, top to Banchero. Swing it to Bane for the 3-point shot. It's good. That's pretty.
That's great ball movement, isn't it? Franz on the drive into the paint, kick it out. 3 swings and a nice release from Dez.
Reid shoots over the top of Jalen Suggs. Here's Bane drawing a crowd of black shirts to Wagner. Franz cut off in the lane. Banchero to Suggs. Quick swing to Bane for another 3. Rebounded by Ingles. DiVincenzo, a 3-point shot, ties it up at 11. 38% 3-point shooter, high volume, about 8 attempts per game.
Yes, indeed.
Magic Suggs. Miguel Carter Jr. wearing that face mask. Suggs, a 3-point shot. Got it! One Jalen Suggs, who hit a huge 3 in the 4th quarter against Detroit on Monday night. Knocks down his first of the game, guarded by Anderson. Ingles, a 3-point shot. Missed it. Rebounded by Carter, but taken away by Reid. And a 3-point shot. It's good by DiVincenzo. Second chance 3, and we're tied at 14.
Yeah, but Wendell didn't squeeze that rebound. Sometimes wearing that mask, your sight lines are impeded a little bit.
Nice soft touch. De Silva's first bucket. Almost a steal, but Reid has it. He'll drive and give to DiVincenzo. Step back 3 out of the corner. No good this time.
He checked for DiVincenzo. He couldn't wait to get that one up after making his first 2.
Kane. Suggs. Carter. Three-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Reed. DiVincenzo was 0 for 6 from 3 against the Magic. The game in Minnesota. This is McDaniels a 3. It's no good. Rebound Banchero. McDaniels had a rough night shooting it against the Magic, also in Minneapolis. He was 0 for 9. De Silva with a beautiful drive and an easy left-handed finish. Orlando up by 4, just getting underway. It's Wednesday night, final week of the regular season. And the final 3 games are all huge for the Magic. McDaniels with a spin move against Banchero. Left-handed finish off the glass. He has 8 of their 16.
Chris Finch talked about how much they miss him, and you can see why.
Banchero will get to the free throw. Board with the Toronto, New York against a couple of the teams that we're battling with. Not going to be easy for any of those 5 to get to the finish line. Orlando up by 3. The Banchero splits the pair. DiVincenzo to Reed. Reed, Bones Island. Checks in and knocks down a 3.
Gotta know where he is. This is a good three-point shooting team. Like, you know, what we're seeing right now, you got vets out there. Reed, DiVincenzo, obviously Joe Ingles. Bones Highland's been around a little bit.
Silva shot no good. It comes right back to him. Now Kane, his three-point attempt. Tough break, in and out. Rebound Ingles. You look at DiVincenzo, Reed, Bones Highland even capable of big offensive numbers. And Joe Ingles with a bucket pointed up into the skybox where his family is sitting. His wife Renee and 3 kids are here. Here's Jamal Kane. Let's see what we got. Minnesota has a 2-point lead. They've got the ball. Under 5 to play in the first quarter. Bones Highland to Reed. He puts on the brakes and tosses in a left-handed shot off the glass.
This is one of their top scorers. Naz Reid has been a candidate for 6th Man of the Year. Did he win it last year? Or 2 years ago?
I think it was 2 years.
Yeah, exactly.
And Caro misses, and a nice hustle and save by Reed. Jalen Clark, number 22 for Minnesota, has checked in. Highland on the drive, off the glass shot, no good. Rebounded by Vitaze. Spin by De Silva. Bounce pass to Kane. Oh, it's the layup, but Vitaze is right there to clean it up. Support from Black off the bench as well. 3-point play for Goga Vitaze. Highland throws a dart cross-court to Reed. Terrence Shannon Jr. with the basketball. Now it's Highland again. The shot clock is down to 3. He launches a desperation shot that's no good. Black the rebound.
Jamal Kane doing a nice job there on the defensive end.
Taze throws on the brakes. Banchero attacks the basket for a lefty.
Yep.
For anybody.
But to your point, moving to his right, coming back. A lofting little floater.
Anthony Black is left unguarded. Can't connect for 3. The rebound, Anderson. Clark will drive in. Toss one up, no good. Tapped in. That was big Berenger. Anderson with the spin hook shot. It's no good, but a foul.
5 years in a row now. 2 Eastern Conference Finals, or Western Conference Finals.
That's not easy to do. One of 3 different ways.
So they're hoping the Lakers can hang on there for a little bit without Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves.
That's going to be difficult.
Yep. Houston's playing some great basketball right now. They won 8 straight.
They're on fire. Reed missed the 3. The rebound, Black. He's on the move. Highland tried to steal, didn't get it. The lob is batted away and stolen. Jaden McDaniel.
Yeah, it's a nice job by Naz Reid. I think got the block there on that play.
Yeah, that's Good defensive play by Orlando. They force the miss. And Bogner coming quickly at the other end. No good, but how about Bitadze having himself a first half? 10 points off the bench. Clark, a three-point shot. Rebound, Bitadze. Desmond Bane with it. Orlando up by 6. Bane gets into the paint. That rolling spin shot is good off the glass.
He just got it in that one hand. It's not high up on the glass. It just somehow spins in.
Naz Reid. Terrence Shannon Jr. back to Reid. Bitadze defending. The bounce pass is kicked out of his son, who was the head coach at the time. He's been a steady coach ever since. That's Naz Reid.
Done a heck of a job with them. They've got a little bit of an identity now. Good defensive team.
Bane is denied by Reid. Highland skipping across the midcourt line and is fouled by Black. Minnesota players capable of a big offensive game. He had 33 earlier this year at Chicago. That's his season high. He averages about 13.5 per game.
A good three-point shooter too, but for the last couple of weeks has really struggled to knock down the long ball.
Tristan De Silva got a screen from Wendell. Bane to Carter to Black from straight away. No good for 3. Rebounded by Jaden McDaniels. They throw it ahead to Clark. Back to Reid. Had a thought about a 3. Knocked out of bounds by Black. Reid is a threat from out there. And he'll shoot over Carter. It is short, but Clark came hustling it. McDaniels on the defensive end.
No doubt about it.
Jalen Suggs barely got across the midcourt line. Javon Carter to De Silva. He's got nowhere to go. Suggs fakes the 3, now drives in on Highland. Sets up De Silva for an open shot. He got it.
That was well done right there. Nothing happening. Get to the paint. Spray it out. Open shooter.
McDaniels to the bouncy bones Highlander. Another 3 is on its way, and another 3 is good. A 25-year-old player out of Virginia Commonwealth University. That was a 20-point victory. Much-needed win for the Timberwolves. Layup game called against Minnesota. Carter on the roll is blocked, but
that I would be surprised took 21 threes. That's surprising, and I remember him hitting one is Shaquille O'Neal.
He made one. Yeah. and Dwight made a couple.
Yeah.
Neither were obviously.
Not in Orlando.
No. Carter missed both free throws. Terrence Shannon Jr. with the fishing. Minnesota's back on top. That brought the Timberwolves players off their seats on the bench. Jalen Suggs, Minneapolis, Minnesota native. There's a pass to De Silva. Through. This is what you get when stars are out. You get hungry young players that want to prove that they belong on the floor. And a free throw. And this is game number 77 tonight this year for Naz Reid.
Yeah, he's made himself into a valuable player in this league.
In the starting lineup here tonight, De Silva tosses one up, no good. Carter got a hand on it. De Silva had the rebound. Julian on the floor for Minnesota, and Banchero for the Magic. Powell had a nice first quarter. Three-point line. Banchero will drive, step between 2 defenders, and lay it in.
Shannon was coming over on the help, but Powell stepping right around him.
Shannon out of the University of Illinois. One-on-one against Banchero. Naz Reid working against Wendell. Multiple fakes and a left-handed shot. Had it to go. He stuck that one in tight off the glass.
Where they keep the floor spread and catches it and just goes.
Carter denied once, but not twice. Stick-to-itiveness for Wendell. Tied at 47. Shannon stepping in. Anderson, a three-point shot. Way short, rebounded by the Magic. Silva with the fake, the drive, the spin, another fake, and a left-handed finish. A little bit of everything.
Joe Ingles back on the floor.
Ingles started the game. Kyle Anderson with the fake and had to double pump the shot with Batadze there, and he missed it. Rebounded by Kane. Banchero now working against Naz Reid. Draws a crowd, gives to Kane. 15-footer is good by Jamal. Jamal Kane's first bucket of the night. Orlando on a nice run. They're up by 4.
I just feel like, David, the Magic, if they attack the paint, get just about whatever they want. No Rudy Gobert in there.
Now they're getting a lot of paint for him. Yeah. Julian Phillips denied by Batadze. Magic look to run. Banchero, 3-on-2. Now Minnesota's back. Suggs working against Ingles. Joe got a hand on it. Kane to De Silva. To Banchero. Mismatch. The jumper short, though. DiVincenzo able to keep him out of the paint somehow. Naz Reid, a corner three. It's good. Naz Reid's first three tonight. He's got 15 points in the first half. Orlando's up by 1. Suggs is tripped up by Ingles. Bain to Banchero. To Suggs, a quick catch and shoot, no good. Rebounded by Anderson. Anderson with Batadze right there with him. And that is a moving screen on Anderson. 1 out of 2 at the line for McDaniels. Orlando's lead is 6. Banchero wants it against Ingles. Batadze instead with the scoop, no good. And the rebound is with his family, Renee, and kids in the building. It's Autism Awareness Month, as you may know, in April. And Joe and Renee, parents of an autistic boy, they're all about helping out in that area. And Goga Batadze is
Offensively here in the second half, guys. And as we've been pointing out, JTU in particular, the Magic getting what they want in the paint. Should not be a surprise. The Magic had 60 points in the paint on March 7th at Minnesota, and Gobert played in that game.
Yeah.
Shaden McDaniels gets the Timberwolves touch high up off the glass. 6'10",
Yep.
Wagner. DiVincenzo, quick catch and shoot. Got another row. Now Bain with the fake. The dish, it came right back to Dez, and he fumbled it away.
I don't think he was expecting it.
And McDaniels had it knocked away by Wagner. Hans is hurt. He's grabbed his left knee. And he's down. And Banchero scores, but the Magic need a timeout. Wagner trying to shake it off. And a foul is... Well, he gets all the way in. That's easy. McDaniels wants it, trying to post up Suggs. It comes out top instead. McDaniels, a three-point shot. It's short. Rebound Carter, and a foul on Jalen Clark. He came in from the blind side.
Works out well for the Magic.
Orlando only took 26 threes against Detroit. That three is short by DiVincenzo. Orlando has the basketball. Banchero wings it to Bain, who stepped out of bounds. Sent from 3. He's busted out of a shooting slump tonight. That's as soon as we can get one. 2-point shot by Bain. It's good. It's his first. And Bain has a 3-point play. Orlando's lead is back out to 9.
Good answer after the quick start by Minnesota.
Long 3 by Reid. Rebounded by Banchero. Paolo has 6 rebounds and 5 assists to go with his 18 points. Tristan De Silva drills it for 3. Checked in early in the quarter for Franz Wagner. Big time, he's got 12 already. Kyle Anderson with a nice little jump hook. That stops a 9-0 Orlando Magic run. Bain catch and go against Clark. lays it up, no good, tap no good. Carter got it again, goes to the other side of the rim and dunks it in.
He just does such a good job doing his work as the shot's going up, getting inside position.
McDaniels, tough fadeaway shot, that's good.
Really tough. Paolo had done a nice job cutting off that drive. Stepping away and fading.
Jalen Suggs blows past DiVincenzo. Reed, big time delay before the end of the regular season.
Interesting thinking about it. A couple of two of the 4 league scorers are not going to have enough games to qualify for All-NBA.
Suggs for 3.
Great job by Paolo once again. Boy, he's doing a nice job spreading that basketball around.
Bones Highland checked in during the break. Had a hot hand in the first half, made 3 threes. Suggs takes it away from him. Jalen bounce pass to Kane.
You see right there, turnover for the Magic.
Aaron Shea. Jeff Lando with it and a 15-point lead. DiVincenzo body up on Suggs. Takes that 3-point shot, no good. But he got a foul on DiVincenzo, not in the active shoot. Suggs down the middle. Knocked it away, but Kane got it back. Pump fakes Berenger, scores the basket. To a regular NBA contract late in the season. Had a bust-out game against Miami, a big road win for the Magic. He's played well off the bench. Since that time, Jamal getting about 20 minutes per game on average.
He's earned it.
Yeah. That's
areas of the game where Coach Mosley, if he had a timeout, tell the guys, keep your foot on the gas. Don't give them any hope.
Suggs got a screen for Bankero, falls down, and then turned it over. Berenger to Clark, the lob, and the youngster missed the dunk. Anderson is there to scoop it up and lay it in. The Magic turnover leads to a bucket. That's 10 turnovers for Orlando, 11 for Minnesota. Backs it out. He's got the youngster Berenger defending. He'll shoot over the top for 3. He drills it. Terrence Shannon. And again, Berenger, the 2 points. That's his second field goal of the game. Looked pretty conclusive to me on that replay.
Looked like it to me, too.
It showed. Bankero. De Silva. 3-point shot, Tristan. Nope. Clark rebounds. And then Highlander almost lost.
Sideline. That's 12 turnovers on the Timberwolves. That's 6 now, David, in the quarter for them. So the Magic doing a good job with that defense, forcing turnovers and getting out.
Yeah, really good. And
18
holding
points off of them.
And holding Minnesota to about 30% shooting in the quarter. Bataze cleans up a missed shot. Jamal Kane for 3.
Great work on the glass again by Goga. He's going to have a big night here.
Perhaps double-double.
Looks like it.
Needs 2 more rebounds. He's got 12 points and 8 rebounds. Berenger. Jump hook. It's good. Johan Berenger, a nice play. But Goga is behind Berenger. And just can't let that happen, can you, young fella?
That's what happens when you're 19 in this league. You score a bucket, you think you got it going on, and your man runs to the other end.
Clark. Hyperextend that left knee.
Gotta get the lineups right there. Franz back in. Jamal Kane didn't want to come off the floor. He's playing well.
Anthony Black with the lean in and draws the foul. Getting Black back and Franz back. Everything feels so much better. I mean,
Your Bart steal that one from Paolo.
He's good defensively.
Yeah.
Shannon, Highland, deep corner, missed it short, and there's Bataze to make sure there's no second chance. 9 rebounds for Goga.
The Magic also with 6 turnovers here in the quarter.
Oh, look out. Clark was coming. Bataze got rid of it to Bain. 3-point shot over Reed.
It's one of those threes. Even though it's Bain, it's just not a lot of movement on that one.
He can shoot threes anytime.
Yeah, you're right.
Shannon to a cutting Phillips. Missed the shot. Nice job. Bataze knocked the foul. Here's Banchero. Paolo's played such a solid game tonight. He goes through the middle of the Timberwolves defense.
Anything not settling.
He's been so good during this little 3-game win streak now in game number 4. After the Magic seemed to be really spiraling in the wrong direction. We just had get one right every now and then. Now and then. Bain's free throw is good. That's the technical
Benefit of the whistle at the other end, but we talk about this all the time, David. The most aggressive team always seems to get the
1:17 to go in the quarter. Highland. Oh, that's over and back, and that's Anthony Black. Wagner. Beautifully done. Driving left to right. Off the glass. Magic needed that bucket. Minnesota on a run. Here's Highland guarded by veteran Javon Carter. Aaron J. Three-point shot is no good this time by Shannon, and the Magic have the rebound.
Goga's got that double-double, David.
It is.
14 points, 11 rebounds for him. We missed, but he's already
Been a nice fill-in when Carter has been out with injury. Out here. Two. Went on the floor in 17 minutes. Bataze doing it all. Gets the steal. Wagner. Carter. Bain. Batted out. Wagner. Three-point shot. That's short. Look at Goga keeping it alive again for Bain. Goga Bataze.
He is
having a great
rebounding machine. That's 13 rebounds for him now.
Shannon Jr. healing to Clark. He makes the three. First field goal tonight.
Fender as he is.
And there's a handful of players like that in the league. He's going to be right there with them. Here's Javon Carter. That's good for 3.
Everything's off a touch in the paint. It's just beautiful basketball.
Magic have taken 24 threes. Made 11. Shannon finds an open Phillips. His 3 is good.
Julian Phillips.
Seesaw back and forth early in this 4th quarter. Magic still a 19-point lead. So they are a good defensive team, and they are coming at the Magic here tonight on this Wednesday. Desmond Bain, even though they're short-handed. Wagner felt pressure, missed the shot, wanted a foul, didn't get the call. And the rebound is scooped up off the deck by Clark. Terrence Shannon Jr. will drive and lay it in. He's having a nice night. Big 3rd quarter. Shannon. Again. Let's get a word from Planet Fitness. Taze on the handle off to Carter. Bain to Bataze. A gamble. J trying to get the steal. Goga putting on a dribbling display. Had it blocked, got it back, and they stripped it out of his hands. Wagner. Shannon backs it out. Steal by Bain. Magic have numbers. Wagner going to take it into the body of Shannon. Oh, a lot of contact, and they'll whistle again. Terrence Shannon weaving at the other end, lays it in. Well, he's already at 20, JT.
It's about
Still on the floor.
Extended a little bit.
Shannon, 3. Man, that young man has a roll. He's got 22 in the game.
It's a good-looking left-handed shot right there.
Black. Boy, a lot of contact there. A lot of time still on the clock. Black is 5 of 6 on the line. 7:38 to play. Jalen Clark. Terrence Shannon Jr. finds Phillips in the corner. Julian Phillips denied at the rim, and Black brings it up against Julian Phillips. Bataze. Black fakes the pass, and it knocked away, but Bataze everywhere tonight finds Javon Carter. He drills it for 3. For this Magic team that is not among the league leaders in bench scoring, but they haven't had this bench all year either. That's an air ball by Shannon Jr. Rebounded by the Magic's Black. Running the floor is Wagner. Nice poke away by Clark. Desmond Bain. That is so nice. Little hezzy baseline drive off the glass. He's got the complete package. Earned a seat on that bench. Relaxing down there. 22 minutes, 14 points, 15 rebounds, and 6 assists for Bataze. And that's Joe Ingles adding 2 points for Minnesota. Played for the Magic in the 23-24 season, the 47-win Orlando team, and he played a major role in that team's success. Jamal Cain for 3, no good. That's Javon. Mo Wagner and Desmond Bain. And Shannon Jr. playing big minutes and playing well. Ingles, guarded by young Penda. Passes cross court and a three-point shot by Phillips is no good. The rebound snagged by Bain. Desmond feeds Mo Wagner. Backing in against his former teammate, Joe Ingles. Rocking the baby.
Gotta talk a little trash to Joe Ingles.
Yeah, big smile on both of their faces. And that'll be a foul. The foul was on Penda. Desmond Bain. Penda had the double clutch and left it short, but Mo Wagner with an offensive rebound. Carter for 2.
Looking to go back out with, but realized there was nobody there with him. Took it right to the rim.
Bonds in double figures with 11. Aaron Jay unable to convert, rebounded by Mo Wagner. Getting Mo back to where he was before his injury, that would be a big plus for this Orlando. Coming off the ACL injury, working here, and the dribble is not
another good night for Dez. 18 points, 6 assists for him in 30 minutes.
Haven't been too many nights when you didn't say another good night.
Yeah, exactly.
The bottle of consistency, no doubt. Everybody has played well for the Magic. Led by the great one, Paolo Banchero. That is a
Minnesota played well at the beginning of the game. Able to hold on and kind of build on this thing.
Jamal Mosley told us before the game that he feels like his team is just really locked in. And they understand what they need to do, and they are willing to do what is needed to get these late season victories. This team gets healthy and gets rolling. Nobody's going to want to see him in the postseason. Mo Wagner for 2. Sort of a forgotten team, I think, Jeff, in the Eastern Conference because of that late season swoon. Yep. I don't think the perception is caught up. The Magic have won 5 of 7, and soon to be sailing not.
Yes, they will.
Aaron Jay. Wagner to Morales. Tried to skip the pass to Boston on Sunday. And see where we stand. Penda to Morales. Driving it on Shannon. There are 3 defenders there.
Bucket in that game. He's young anymore.
Morales. 2 free throws.
By our team standards. A lot of young guys.
Yep. Speaking of older players, Joe Ingles brings it up the floor. 38-year-old in his 12th year. And that is a... Only a minute 35 left.
And he had the Miller House slam dunker tonight.
Well, that's even bigger. Chase Richardson, 3. Good effort by Castleton. Second chance 3. Wagner, no good. Minnesota rebounds, and Julian Phillips will bring it up the floor. Teammates down at the end of the bench enjoying watching his performance. Morales tried to finger roll and lost it. It's out of second round pick in 2022.
Timberwolves have knocked down 16 threes in this game.
But Orlando has been able to score in the paint.
Yes.
JT,
Another one.
has been huge.
No doubt. Keep the three-point attempts low. Attack that rim.
Boy, Terrence Shannon Jr., career night. But Orlando still a big lead, only a minute 55 left. 28 now for Shannon Jr. Morales travel 4 straight in the win cup. The most important time. Things coming together.
Play your best basketball. That's Morales. Guys don't get on the floor much. Just play. Don't hold the ball. Here you go, Joe. Let it fly.
7 for Joe Ingles. That matches his season high.
Standing and cheering.
Family still resides here in Orlando. Clock ticking down. A Magic and a crowd still in the building saluting this Orlando Magic team that is beginning to look like they're ready for the postseason. This will be 6 wins in their last 8 games. And that will do it. 132 to 120. The Magic get their